If you know a little bit about sports, you probably recognize that sound. The sound of rubber-soled shoes squeaking on the hardwood floor, followed by the loud thump that basketballs make. But, to be more specific, that's the sound of Gavin Baumgartner's shoes. Baumgartner is a 24-year-old graduate student who has had big dreams since he was little.
I know there's a thing I have where it said, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I wrote, play college basketball and go to the NBA.
After a very successful high school career, surpassing the 1,000-point mark and averaging 16 points a game, Gavin decided to commit to Minnesota State University Moorhead to join the Dragon family. He redshirted his freshman year and gained an extra season because of the pandemic.
It goes by really fast, so honestly it feels like I've barely even been here. It's been 6 years, so.
Gavin is a big team player, which led him to win MVP at the 2022 NSAC Championship. And heading now to his last dance season, his only goal is to go to national with his team and leave a legacy like he did last season.
Oh yeah, on the Defensive Player of the Year. No big deal. But I'll show my kids someday.
He shares that the secret to manage school and basketball throughout the years is consistency and commitment. But if you thought Baumgartner was a typical college basketball player, you're wrong. Gavin Baumgartner is also a music producer. With his best friend and also roommate, Isaac Realuma, they have produced more than 24 songs and 2 albums.
So we met through basketball.
Yeah.
I worked with the team, so I saw him every day in practice.
Yeah.
And then over the course of the year, we just
Hung out
got
more.
to become friends. And by the end of freshman year, we were pretty good friends.
The 2 best friends, also known as X Games and Gavin, started making music as a joke, but when their friends became fans, they decided to get a little more serious.
So there's 2 ways we make songs. One way, I'll just make a beat on my own, and then we'll add lyrics and melody to it because we think it's a cool beat.
I've been making plays like a young kid supposed to.
And the second way is Gavin will find a beat and I won't hear it, and he'll make like a melody to that beat, and then he mutes the beat and only sends me his vocals.
No, 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 I don't really need another heartbreak.
And I build a beat around his vocals.
No, 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 I don't really need another heartbreak.
They share that it doesn't always work out the way they plan, but the final product is always better than what they initially thought.
And that's a cool part about it too. So I'll send over an acapella to a slow guitar song or something. And in my head, I'm waiting for that type of beat back, and then I'll send it to Isaac and it's some crazy trap, and then we're like, this sounds sweet.
The duo says they don't have any big plans for the future with music, but they don't have any plans on stopping. Baumgartner is on track to finish his master's in business administration and says that depending on the outcome of this season, we could be seeing him in NBA next year. When he looks back on the last 5 years, whether he was on the courts or on the studio, Baumgartner says he has no regrets.
No, I wouldn't really change a thing, so.
If you want to listen to X Games and Gavin, they're streaming on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube Music. For Dragon Radio, I'm Brenda Mendes.